Venus in Aries in the fourth house suggests a person who seeks comfort and security in their relationships. They love passionately and assertively, often looking for excitement and spontaneity in their partners. Their home life is important to them, as they like to surround themselves with beauty and comfort. They are protective and loyal, often putting family and close friends first. Career-wise, they may find success in occupations related to real estate, interior design, or family counseling due to their strong interest in home and emotional well-being. They have a knack for establishing warm and welcoming environments, making them popular among their colleagues and clients. Strengths include their passion, energy, and dedication. They are not afraid to go after what they want, often showing bravery in pursuit of their desires. At the same time, they retain a strong attachment to their roots, offering comfort and perseverance in times of challenge, and maintaining a secure home base. This placement's challenges lie in impulsivity and potential lack of patience in relationships. They may rush into commitments without thinking through and can be headstrong or stubborn when met with opposition. This might create conflict at home or in relationships. The personal growth lesson here is to cultivate patience, especially in their relationships. Learning not to rush into things, whether it's a new romance or a work project, can bring balance and prevent unnecessary conflict. They need to realize that true love and success often take time to develop, and patience will be rewarded longer term. Venus in Taurus in the fourth house suggests a strong focus on security, comfort, and home life. This placement indicates a person who values stability and has a natural talent for attracting resources and financial security. People with this placement often desire luxurious surroundings and prioritize maintaining harmony and beauty in their domestic environment. They also tend to be warm, nurturing, and loyal in their relationships. On the downside, this placement can also lead to stubbornness or resistance to change. There may be a tendency to hold on to possessions, relationships, or situations longer than necessary. This can create issues when growth or evolution is required. In terms of career, this placement suggests potential success in real estate, interior design, farming, or any job that involves creating comfortable and beautiful environments. The focus on stability and resources might also favor careers in finance or investment. The major strengths associated with Venus in Taurus in the fourth house include their loyalty, sense of aesthetics, and ability to create comfortable, welcoming environments. Their challenges involve their resistance to change and sometimes extreme attachment to material possessions or the familiar. The key growth lesson for individuals with this placement is learning to embrace change and realizing that security comes not only from material possessions or stability but also from inner confidence and adaptability. These individuals can benefit greatly from learning to let go and trust in their ability to adapt and create security in any situation. Venus in Gemini in the fourth house indicates a love for intellectual stimulation in domestic life. These individuals have a unique ability to view their home as a place for conversations, learning, and sharing ideas. They are usually social butterflies, always ready to communicate and exchange ideas with others. In relationships, one can expect these individuals to be great conversationalists. They are curious and they appreciate a partner who can provide intellectual stimulation. On the downside, they may struggle with consistency and may be perceived as superficial or fickle because of their constantly shifting interests. When it comes to career, these individuals could thrive in professions related to home services, real estate, or family counseling. They may display an ability to handle jobs that require communication, adaptability, and quick thinking. The principal strengths of having Venus in Gemini in the 4th house are flexibility, excellent communication, and a naturally inquisitive nature. These qualities can make these individuals popular, well-liked, and successful. However, problems may arise due to restlessness, inconsistency, and a tendency to overthink or intellectualize emotions. These individuals must learn to balance their love for conversation and intellectual exploration with consistent emotional care. For personal growth, these individuals should focus on stabilizing their emotional life through regular habits and a consistent home environment. They should also learn to deepen their emotional expressions beyond intellectual conversations. Lastly, these individuals must work on their staying power for relationships and career paths, as their natural inclination may be to explore rather than to stay put. A person with Venus in Cancer in the 4th house typically values security, love, and nurturing in both personal and professional relationships. They tend to treat loved ones with remarkable tenderness and are likely to prefer a peaceful, comfortable home environment. Creating a safe and cozy sanctuary for themselves and their loved ones is a characteristic trait. In relationships, they are emotionally intuitive and nurturing. They strongly connect with their partners on emotional terms and often seek long-term commitment, pursuing relationships that provide emotional security. They may, however, struggle with emotional vulnerability, sometimes shying away from confrontation. They may need to learn to express their needs clearly. Their caring and nurturing instinct significantly influences their career choices. They are likely to find satisfaction in professions involving care and support, like counseling, teaching, or nursing. They can also excel in real estate or interior design due to their affinity for creating comfortable home spaces. Their strength lies in their emotional intuition, nurturing nature, and love for harmony. However, their reluctance to confront and dependency on emotional security might be potential challenges. They can enhance personal growth by learning to voice their needs and be more emotionally independent. They also need to understand change and impermanence are part of life, and developing resilience can help navigate life more effectively. Their journey towards personal growth might involve learning to balance their need for security with openness to life's changing circumstances. Venus in Leo in the 4th house indicates a love for comfort, glamour, and pride in personal life. People with this placement might strive to have a luxurious, cozy home environment and enjoy hosting parties or events. They may seem dramatic or extravagant, but at their core, they seek stability, warmth, and affection. In relationships, they can come across as passionate, loyal, and generous. They may be driven to seek partners who can match their intensity and offer the emotional security they crave. However, they could face challenges in handling their ego in intimate relationships. A lesson lies in recognizing that emotional connections aren't about winning or dominating, but about understanding and compassion. Career-wise, this alignment often gravitates towards professions where they can shine and express creativity. With a strong attachment to their place of origin, careers related to real estate, interior design, or family business can suit them. However, they need to be wary of their desire for lavishness, which can lead to financial imprudence. Their strengths are in their generous and ambitious nature, which drives them to achieve high social standing. But, their need for constant adoration may become their weakness. They could benefit immensely from learning humility and the ability to find happiness in simplicity. This growth comes when they let their egos and pride take a back seat, and allow their authentic selves to shine through. They have the potential to create a beautiful and nurturing environment for themselves and others if they can balance their desire for admiration and their inherent warmth. Venus in Virgo in the 4th house signifies a need for stability and routine. This person values practicality and is very detail-oriented. Home life is especially important to them, and they cherish the comfort and safety it offers. They might prefer a quiet night at home instead of a party outside. They use their logical thinking and meticulous nature to create a harmonious and orderly environment. In relationships, they are typically dependable and grounded partners who express love by helping out in practical ways. However, they might display excess criticism or expect perfection from their partners due to their high standards. Learning to accept others' imperfections and giving compliments can help them build stronger relationships. In terms of career, roles that involve attention to detail, problem-solving, and helping others may suit them best. They might thrive in careers related to home designing, real estate, counseling, or healthcare. They usually give their best when they know their work is making a difference. Their strengths include their strong sense of responsibility, practicality, and meticulousness. However, their inclination towards perfection can become a challenge, causing stress and dissatisfaction if things don't go as planned. Moreover, they may struggle with expressing their emotions freely. The path to personal growth includes learning to be more flexible, accepting imperfections in self and others, and cultivating better ways to handle emotions. By balancing their need for perfect order with acceptance of life's inevitable unpredictability, they can achieve personal fulfillment and overall happiness. Venus in Libra in the 4th house shows a person who values harmony, balance, and beauty in their home and family life. They often have an innate sense of fairness and diplomacy, desiring peace in their personal environments. They find joy in creating comfortable, aesthetically pleasing home spaces. These individuals are naturally charming, sociable, and great at negotiations, which makes them reliable, level-headed family members and friends. They may struggle with confronting conflicts directly, and tend to avoid it by seeking neutrality. In relationships, they crave partnerships that offer stability, mutual respect, and balance. They are hopeless romantics and express affection gracefully, which makes them desirable as partners. Their challenge is to find the balance between their need for peace and avoiding confrontations that are necessary for growth. This Venus placement indicates careers related to home design, real estate, counseling, or anything relating to diplomacy or dispute resolution. They are naturally good at roles that require making others feel comforted, appreciated, and in balance. Strengths include diplomacy, sociability, and a strong appreciation of beauty and harmony. Their challenges include avoidance of conflict, difficulty in making decisions, and dependence on partnerships for emotional stability. Personal growth arises from learning that conflict can lead to growth and deeper connections, and that their value isn't dependent on their relationships. With Venus in Libra in the 4th house, the ultimate lesson is learning that maintaining harmony doesn't always require self-sacrifice or avoidance of conflict. It's about embracing all aspects of a relationship and understanding that their self-worth lies within themselves, not in their partnerships. With Venus in Scorpio in the 4th house, deep emotional connections and security are key to this individual's self-expression. Often emotionally intense, they value honesty and loyalty above all else. They demand absolute trust, making them fiercely private and sometimes secretive. In relationships, they are passionate and devoted with a tendency toward jealousy. The bonds they form are intense, often transforming in nature. They require genuine emotional depth from partners and can be reluctant to settle for anything less, which might cause some misunderstandings. Careers involving research, investigation, or psychology would appeal to them due to their natural curiosity and interest in human behavior. Real estate or family law are also potential paths due to the emphasis on home and family-related matters. Their main strength lies in their ability to form deep connections and their unyielding dedication. Their fearless pursuit of truth enables them to deal with crises effectively. However, their intense emotional nature and reluctance to trust can be challenging and lead to conflicts. It's essential for them to learn to manage their emotions and communicate effectively. For personal growth, they must learn to balance their desire for control with trust in others. Accepting that vulnerability is a part of trust and deep connection can help them form healthier relationships. They may also need to learn to find contentment in moments of solitude or silence, embracing their own company. This is a journey of learning to trust, letting go and embracing vulnerability for deeper connections. Overall, Venus in Scorpio in the 4th house signifies a life path filled with depth, transformation, and quest for emotional security. Having Venus in Sagittarius in the 4th house shapes a personality that cherishes freedom and exploration. Such individuals often love to learn about diverse cultures and philosophies. They are known to be open-minded, optimistic, and honest. The need for personal space, independence, and adventure can be strong. However, this persona can also struggle with commitment and consistency. The tendency to avoid heavier emotional conversations or situations presents a challenge, as does the pursuit of unrealistic goals and expectations. Their impulsive nature may also lead to hasty decisions. In relationships, they may tend to be drawn to partners who share similar intellectual interests or who can offer new experiences. There's a marked preference for honesty, fun, and philosophical conversations. The placement of Venus in Sagittarius in the 4th house suggests individuals may thrive in careers that offer variety, learning, and travel opportunities. They may prove successful in roles involved in publishing, international business, teaching, or travel industry. Personal growth lessons often involve learning patience, commitment, and finding balance between independence and interdependence. Embracing emotional depth, instead of avoiding it, can help in developing and maintaining meaningful relationships. Their greatest strengths include their intellect, optimism, and ability to adapt and learn. Recognizing the value of emotional investment and developing patience can be key areas for development and growth. Venus in Capricorn in the 4th house suggests a person who values stability, security, and tradition, particularly in their home and personal life. They seek emotional safety and satisfaction through creating a beautiful, organized, and reliable home environment. They might enjoy activities like interior decoration or gardening. In terms of relationships, they are typically serious and practical. They prefer stable, long-term relationships over casual dating. They may be cautious in love, taking their time to truly trust and commit to a partner. They can be protective and nurturing, placing a high value on family and close friends. In terms of career, they may excel in areas where responsibility, patience, and practicality are valued. Real estate, construction, or domestic-related industries may suit them well. They have a knack for turning abstract ideas into tangible results. Strengths of this placement include discipline, perseverance, loyalty, and a strong sense of duty. Their homes often become safe havens for those they love. However, they can also be overly cautious or reserved, which can hamper their spontaneity and affect their relationships. They may struggle with emotional expressiveness, leading to feelings of isolation or loneliness. Also, they may tend to overwork or prioritize work over personal life. Key growth lessons are learning to express emotions effectively, warming up to spontaneity, and finding a balance between work and personal life. They will also benefit from learning to be less hard on themselves and to find joy in the present rather than constantly working towards future security. Venus in Aquarius in the 4th house suggests an individual who values their independence and enjoys intellectual stimulation. They are innovative and forward-thinking, with a deep-seated desire for freedom. They may have unconventional views about family, living arrangements, and personal life, preferring fluid and flexible situations over traditional settings. In relationships, this person may be attracted to partners who appreciate their quirks and independence. Their relationships are often based on intellectual compatibility and common interests rather than emotional attachment. They could be seen as cool or distant, but they are also loyal and committed when they find the right partner. It's vital for these individuals that their partner respects their need for personal space and understands their unusual ways of showing love. Regarding career, they may be drawn to professions where they can use their intellect, contribute to the progress of society, or work in a non-traditional environment. Careers in technology, innovation, social causes, or any profession freeing them from regular office routines could be appealing. A main strength of this placement is their flexible approach to traditions and norms, making it easy for them to adapt to different environments or changes. Their unique perspective can bring fresh ideas to the table. Drawbacks include potential emotional detachment and a tendency to feel misunderstood or isolated. To grow personally, these individuals can focus on being receptive to emotional experiences and intimate connections. Embracing their unconventional approach while cultivating emotional relationships could promote balance and personal fulfillment in their life. They can also learn to express their needs more openly, ensuring others understand their unique way of love, which can enhance their relationships. Venus in Pisces in the 4th house suggests a deep emotional connection to home life. These individuals often have a strong love for tranquility, escape, and privacy, often retreating to their safe space to recharge or dream. They are sensitive and empathetic, making them caring and supportive in close relationships. However, their heightened emotional sensitivity can lead to getting hurt easily. In relationships, they can be romantic, compassionate, and selfless. They may also seek partners who can provide emotional security or a home-like feeling. It's important for them to guard against falling into codependent or escapist behaviors due to their tender-hearted nature. When it comes to career, they are suited to professions allowing self-expression, empathy, and creativity. Roles in art, counseling, healthcare, or even real estate, due to their association with home life, could be satisfying. Strength-wise, they possess deep compassion, creativity, and emotional intuition. But their challenges lie in dealing with harsh realities and setting boundaries in relationships. They may struggle with discerning who genuinely needs their help and who is taking advantage. As for personal growth, learning to balance their desire for emotional intimacy with the need for healthy boundaries will be a crucial lesson. Understanding that it's okay to say no and focus on their emotional well-being can spur significant personal development. It would also benefit them if they discover that it's possible to find peace and happiness within themselves, rather than seeking it externally.